One of the hidden gems in college football, Merlin Olsen Field at Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Utah State Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense as they take control of the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on a...
Snags in, there's running room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Headed outside, it's Jacobs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This Utah State offense has it going. To the air, it's Hillstead. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jacobs. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
As so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays, well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Okay, things weren't looking good early. The opponent drives down the field on the drive, scores, and now on their opening touch of the game, they're not even bringing the offense on the field. They're able to score a touchdown and answer with a phenomenal kick return. TD, changing the game on special teams early.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Utah State up-tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Garcia. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So the Boise State Broncos offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Dylan Riley. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Picks up the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Turning it on. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Caught in the backfield, it's Garcia. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Turns it on at midfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. They're going to run.
Got a little grass. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense. And you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. He rifles one deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a big gain. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Finds his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man on the right. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Boise State has it back ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. Makes the grab in their space. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. That's reeled in. It's Wagner. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Picked off again. He's now thrown twice. reception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's a fumble on the play. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Garcia. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Great place to start for this offense. Snap it to the back. Fighting off the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Hillstead. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. On the ground, it's Riley. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos! And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. Shakes off the defender. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They believe they can run right here. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass. It's Hillstead. Going over the top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Broncos sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finding some room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be asked. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's caught downfield. Completion for the 1st down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Riley.
That really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Trying to keep this drive alive. He never had a chance, never came close to converting that 4th down. Great job by this defense. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. This time, he's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot, and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Using his feet. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. On the move. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. Here comes the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Utah State, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. It's complete to the right. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Garcia. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try the right side. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll give it on the counter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Hillstead. He's going to take a shot. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Broncos sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On the run, still looking. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Spear! Nat! Temple!
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Trying to do it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country. Over 100 yards his last game out. He's got over 100 in this one. And this is why he's up for the Heisman Trophy here, guys, late in the year. It's what you do in the month of November that gets you remembered as a team, but also individually. He keeps putting performances like this together. We're going to see this guy in New York City.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Goes to the option. Pitches it back. Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And he puts through the extra point.
35, Utah State, 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Robinson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Hillstead. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Had the completion on the last play, but they didn't get any yards, so it's third down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to run it. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll start this drive going to the air. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Stumbled to the ground.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Oh, makes a diving snag along the right sideline. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Wilson, Wilson! Punch, punch, punch! Splinter Roman, Splinter Roman! Why did he hit?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going for it all. He's got it way down the field. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Warrior!
Motion from the wide receiver. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Escapes the pressure going right. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Runs through a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. They'll line up for a second down play. They give it to him again. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really...
Turning on the Jets. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Broncos just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Now adjusting. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
5,
Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Soft spot in the middle. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots there.
Caught, and he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Move, go.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. Wideout trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hands it off. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Push down for the tackle. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. He'll pitch it. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Boise State ready to send out that offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Plows through the defense. Looking for more room. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Rides to the back. And they're able to get him down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely